mechanical player piece. Does that mean like Catan, where it moves around?
I don't know.
Oh,
But
okay.
I will say, hello! Welcome! We are now live on Gigabytes Rambles on Friday the 13th.
My favorite day.
The favorite day. This is the day where, so everything there's always been something that's gone wrong on these rambles leading up to, so hopefully this will be the day that nothing goes wrong on Friday the 13th.
Of course.
That's how it worked. Thank you all very much for showing up. We have a very special guest. I'm going to call you Sailor Doom. I'm going to go by your roller derby name.
Please, thank you.
There you go. Sailor Doom has joined us. We're going to talk a little bit more about that, but basically we have kind of partnered with the Roller Skate Derby Club. I'm saying, is it Derby Club? Is that how you would?
Peach State Roller Derby.
Peach
so
State.
our league, our team.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. So we have been partnering with them, and we've got some cool stuff coming out. Basically, tonight, actually, right, is the event?
The fundraiser?
Yeah.
Yes. So tonight we're from 5 to 9 at Sparkles, Kennesaw. We're having a fundraiser where if you come in and mention that you're with Peach State Roller Derby, you will get, I believe, free skate rental and free laser tag.
That's right, yeah.
And then a portion of that will come back to our team.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to do races. We're going to have prizes sponsored by the lovely Gigabytes. I'm so excited to see what's in those boxes.
Yeah, it's fun. We got some good stuff in there.
Yeah, there's going to be prizes, games. It's going to be super fun. I can't wait to skate with you guys.
Yeah, so please come on out. It's a good cause. We are very happy to be partnering with y'all, and we have a couple of videos we've posted. I don't know if people have seen it. They're up on our YouTube channel, which please check out Gigabytes TV on YouTube. We've been putting up a lot of long-form content, a lot of our skits and shorts and all that kind of stuff. So everybody that subscribes helps us out a lot, and especially because we're trying to hit that 1,000 followers on YouTube, so that way we can stream to YouTube as well. But right now we're on Facebook, Twitch. Hopefully today, I haven't checked, but we should be on TikTok right now.
I think you're on TikTok.
Well, we're on TikTok. Yeah, we're live.
Oh.
I'm saying we're live on TikTok. So that's really cool. Hey,
Hi, TikTok.
Hey, hello TikTokers. Along with that, we've introduced a few new alerts on our streaming. So if you do !events, that'll bring a link up to our events page. !YouTube will give you a link to our YouTube channel. And we also have ! I just added these this morning. YouTube events, online store. If you go !store, we'll give you a link to the online store to pick up any of these things we talk about today. Let's see, what else? Oh, it's Pride Month. We want to continue saying Happy Pride, everybody. Yes. We're proud to work with our community and be a safe space for everybody in our community. That's something oh, who we got? Nefarious. Jeff's entering the 30th century. Yeah, you better believe it. I'm the old man of the company, I've found out.
Oh.
Yeah, of all of 42, which makes me the top end.
That's a great age to be.
It's really nice. I've been enjoying it.
That was almost my derby number.
Really?
Yes, 42. Life, the answer to life, the universe, and everything.
That's true.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'm now enlightened. Well, I've joked around. I was like, well, I've realized, he's like, the elderly, they just don't care anymore and they'll do whatever they want. It starts at 42.
Does it?
Yeah, because I'm just like, all those things I used to care and worry about, I'm like, I don't have time. I don't have time anymore to worry about it.
I'm looking forward to it.
It's gonna be.
I'm not far off.
You're gonna have a great time. Any rate, with that we have. I think we've actually sold out because I was gonna grab it to show it. We have Squishables has a Pride moth, and it is in the Pride colors. This little cute little moth. We have a little video of it, and we're out as far as I know. But I still want to bring it up, so please go to Squishable. And if you get the Pride Moth, portion of that will go to the Trevor Project. So this month. So check that out. We would be happy even if we're not able to provide it, I still want Trevor Project to be able to get some of that. What else we have? Horus Heresy is tomorrow at 10 a.m. If you are wanting to be a part of that tournament, hop in. That'll be the time to play. And then we also have the Modern RCG tournament tomorrow. Those are kind of the big things for that. And then the last thing I'm going to keep talking about, we have our free RPG day on the 21st. So if you come in on the 21st, we have another Daggerheart demo. I know you played in our last one.
Yes, I'm about to start a campaign.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, beautiful.
It's super fun. I'm looking forward to
it. Are you playing with your dad or?
Yeah, actually.
Oh, cool.
He's our DM.
Oh, well, there you go.
And then I play with my husband and brother-in-law and stepmom, and then a friend of ours that we met through the Gigabytes Discord.
Oh, well, there you go. Well, that's cool. So, see, that's why you want to join our Discord and all that kind of stuff. Maybe I'll need to put in a alert for that so you can get that link, because that's where a lot of our information is as well. So we just kind of update it constantly. Nefarious60 said, I'm also going to be starting a Daggerheart campaign once we get our restock. See, Daggerheart has been a big deal. I didn't have an announcement for it, but that does remind me we are starting a Tuesday night Daggerheart kind of Adventures League situation. So we will allow other RPGs that weekend or that night on Tuesday night, but we're kind of anchoring it around Daggerheart. So
that's cool.
We're tentatively calling it Lore League, and you'll come out and you can play Daggerheart with a bunch of people and build up groups that way. But we'll have more information as we get, because that'll probably not be happening until next month. What else did I have to say before I move on? Oh, free RPG. Oh, 4 free RPG days. Sorry, I know I'm talking a lot.
It's called a Rambles.
So. It is a Rambles, and that's what I'm doing. We'll have some stuff here to pick up, but we are also having basically goodie bags that are at the $10, $25, $50, and $100 price points. So if you spend that in the store, you'll get one of those bags. Basically, the $100 price point, of which we only have 3, gets one of everything that we got. And it is, if you look on our TikTok, I showed the table. It took up almost 2 tables worth of content. So you'll get more games that you can know what to do with. These beautiful D20s that are in those things. If you are in the Daggerheart game, you'll get a bag. Ooh. So we have 6 unique bags for the Daggerheart players. And I'll be running that, and it will not be anything that is out yet. I'm writing it specifically for that group.
Really?
Yeah. So it will not be. I don't even know if it'll be set in their world. I might be doing something else. That's awesome. But we'll see. Cool. I think that's everything. Sailor Doom.
Yes.
We're going to move on to our board games. We have Peaks. Did you want to talk about Peaks?
Sure.
Let people know what this board game we got in.
This game looks really cool. So you're playing as a group of aspiring mountaineers. So you're hiking iconic hills and mountains from all over the world. So the mechanics of this game are really cool because when it's not your turn, there's still a collaborative element.
Okay.
So it kind of keeps your other players engaged.
Right.
Which, if you have ADHD like me, is
no, not my turn.
Right.
Doing something else.
Exactly. Yeah. So it has mechanical player mats with moving dials, moving tiles. Cool. And at the end of the game, if the player with the most flags wins.
Okay.
Simple setup, quick turns. I'm looking forward to trying this one out.
How many players is it?
It is 1 to 6 players. Okay. For 12, recommended for 12 plus.
Okay.
And each game lasts 60 to 120 minutes.
Okay, so not too bad.
Not too
I've
bad.
been seeing a lot more of these types of not nature games. I have a lot. That seems to be kind of the theme I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Showing up a lot with our board games lately. There's a friend of mine in the industry. He has a industry term that he's coined called "put a bird on it." Well, not put a bird, but it kind of comes from, to me, if you've watched Portlandia, there's a whole thing that's put a bird on it. But basically, it's like if someone has a game They have mechanics, but they don't have a theme. Put a bird on it.
Yeah.
And then that'll sell. Like, yeah. And he's like, Wingspan kind of like started the
Right.
the thing, and now everybody's doing it.
Get out without getting out.
Exactly. Let's see. Dino John Paints asks, what tabletop games? We're gonna ask that question. We have a Q&A question. John, I know who you are. But yeah, we're gonna have a little Q&A with you and ask you some questions about roller derby and the things that you like.
Awesome.
And that is one of the questions.
Yes, it is.
I'm excited.
I mean, I don't know. What are you going to ask me?
Oh, what? Dino, I'm so antsy though. I must know now. Well, delayed gratification.
Right.
It's a part of growing up.
We mentioned one already. There's a quiz at the end. So.
We will, yes. And you'll win accolades and kudos and attaboys. Cool. Well, thank you very much. We didn't have too much in the board game side of things. RPG-wise, that we did kind of hit upon, I want to talk about Absolute Power. I may have mentioned it before, but I want to bring it up again because we did actually run an actual play. It's on our YouTube channel, Gigabytes TV. It is for our Mermaid theme month, and we used Absolute Power. Really fun system, and they're all this like underwater group called In Sync, so S-I-N-K. It is a pun-filled almost 3 hours of a game, and I actually have a tracker at the bottom that keeps popping up. I think they get up to over 40 puns.
You sold me on puns. I'm there.
So check it out, Gigabytes TV. You'll see it, Absolute Power. But what's cool about this is we have the big book that has this essentials like rules book, and then an expanded, almost like a DMG book. We have the tokens, so you can put your little, if you have a player mat, a mat where you want to put tokens down, they got a bunch of those cardboard tokens. The GM screen, this really cool dice tower that I use. Oh no, it's falling apart. There's this dice tower that you build. Oh. And yeah, so it's just this really cool thing. You can kind of break it down if you need to. But I use that during the game, as well as two, it fell over. As well as 2 dice trays. And that all comes like in a single pack. So it's really cool. Again, if you want to check it out, you can either come to the store or go to Gigabytes online. That'll be there. And what I really liked about it, to give a little spoiler away, the bad guy at the end, his weapon, because I had to build all the NPCs just the way you build a character, so his weapon is his warehouse.
Okay. So I have to find out how that works.
Yeah, it was really cool. I was just like, oh, and I was looking at it, I was like, I can make his weapon. So it's like, when he's not in his warehouse, he doesn't have his weapon. But if he's in the warehouse with the group, then he can like press a button and this turret pops up, and presses this button and this thing happens.
That's really cool.
Yeah. So really, really well done. Nefarious says, that was for sure the coolest part. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that is Kai, who plays Orca.
Okay.
Willie Freeman, if for those who are of a certain age, may catch that pun. So it's Willie Freeman, Orca. Yeah. So that's
that is a throwback.
No, it's a big throwback. I was probably 8, maybe earlier. I don't know. I was really young. But it's iconic. It's an iconic movie. Check out Free Willy. Now streaming on a streaming platform near you.
Probably.
And we're going to not finish up. We want to do one thing. We always jump over to our Warhammer corner. So I changed the background. It's blue. Yay, Warhammer. I'm not going to ask you to jump into Warhammer because this is a whole thing. Oh, we have Llama Juice 75 is now following us. Hey!
Hi, Llama Juice 75.
Hi, Llama Juice. Thank you for joining the Rambles every Friday at 11 a.m. to 11:30 thereabouts. Except for next Friday. We will not be here. I'll be out of town. But I'm sorry. I try. But maybe they'll figure us out. Maybe we'll run a rebroadcast or something. But as far as Warhammer is concerned, Warhammer Age of Sigmar, we've got some new Spearhead stuff coming out. We have Sand and Bone, as well as the... Oh, how do I pronounce this again? Sorry.
Fusel platoon?
Fusel platoon. Yeah. Oh, that's right. This guy, what I love about this one, there's a guy in a crow's nest riding on the back of another guy.
Oh my god.
Let's see if I can get into the camera because it's hilarious to me. I don't know if people can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's this guy running on top of this guy.
Oh no, I was pointing to it.
Oh, I was like, I thought you were telling me to move. Spearhead, for those that do not know.
You have a new follower.
Do we have another follower?
Lady Ghoul.
Lady Ghoul. Hey, thanks for following Lady Ghoul. Great to have you here with us. Spearhead, for people that don't know, Spearhead is basically Age of Sigmar's kill team. Kill team is Warhammer 40k has a version called Kill Team, which is like smaller unit sizes, so it's not these like big sprawling things. And for Age of Sigmar, Spearhead is that same thing. So we have these two, and this is kind of an interesting thing. We have the General's Handbook that's coming out. This comes with a load of stuff. So not only does it have the book, in this box you'll find updated advanced rules for modules, 12 brand new match play battle mats, new battle tactics cards, all sorts of stuff. It is jam-packed full of content in this one thing. Like, I was looking for a book because I was like, oh, I need to find this little softbound book. And I kept looking, and oh, it's in this thing. With a bunch of other stuff. Llama Juice says, is Spearhead out or does it come out Saturday? So it comes out Saturday. So this is our stuff that we will have available tomorrow.
I have a question.
Yes.
So I admittedly have never played Warhammer before.
Mm-hmm.
But so doing my research with these are like a full pack, like you can just open it up and play?
This will have the unit, the army you need for that Spearhead group. Yeah.
So it's a good like place to jump in and try it?
Yeah. If you wanted to jump in quickly for this format, buy this thing and you'll be good to go.
I'll give it a try.
I do believe, and Kai can correct me if I'm wrong, I do believe these units can be moved into the main game, like Age of Sigmar proper.
Right.
So you're not, out of luck where, hey, I bought this and I can only use it for Spearhead.
Okay.
You could buy it and be like, oh, well, I really like this game. Oh, what's Age of Sigmar look like? You already kind of then. That's correct. Okay, cool. So that way you can kind of dip your toe in, have a game to play and not be out of money if you want to jump into the larger game.
I just have so much money burning a hole in my pocket. Yeah. I heard that Warhammer is
That's a great way to get rid of it. And if you come if you buy it from us, we have a loyalty program. You get $10 for every $10 you spend, you get $1 back pre-tax on your loyalty program. So a lot of people will build up their loyalty through buying food and other kind of stuff, and then put it towards buying units. So it's a great way to do that. So Llama Juice says they can go into AOS. So cool. That's a great thing to know. I forgot to mention that loyalty program on RPG Day. If you buy RPG books on that day, you get double loyalty points. Oh. So it's a great time to come in and buy RPG and then get double. Yeah. Gotcha. We got a dinosaur dancing. Yes, Llama Juice said they'd have slightly different rules. Yes, that is my understanding. There are slightly different rules, but it does seem like you get a good idea of how the game plays. We're gonna finish it up back to Rambles proper. I have questions for you because a lot of us, and this is me too. As roller derby has always been this thing. Like, I'm aware it exists. I've seen videos. I love watching anything where there's a modicum amount of violence. Safe violence, if you will, like hockey and those kinds of things.
Yeah.
Like, ooh, what's happening?
Yeah.
But that, to me, always seems like that level is like inherent in the game itself. They've kind of...
I mean, it's hard not... It's hard to not inflict violence accidentally.
Sure.
When you are on wheels. So
that's fair.
At some point you're gonna run into somebody, whether it's on purpose or not.
Exactly. No one does it on purpose. No one does it on purpose.
it's against the rules.
Mm-hmm. So what I want to know is, how did you get started in roller derby?
So try to make this as short as possible. I too tend to ramble. So
That's fair.
So my group of friends, one of my friends and I are born one day apart.
Okay.
So our group of friends, we have what's called Leo Day, where we celebrate both of our birthdays, and our friends kind of plan an outing for us. So
Okay.
2 years ago, they planned an outing. We went roller skating, and then we went to a roller derby to watch. And I had never been to one, had no idea. You know, I had heard of the movie Whip It.
Sure.
I had seen Birds of Prey. But I just absolutely fell in love. It was so cool watching these women and they thems just knock the crap out of each other. And I was like, oh my gosh, I want to try that.
Yeah.
And you know, you tell yourself like, oh, I want to try that. I want to do that. You never do. But then a year later, Peach State Roller Derby had a new skater crash course open up, which we've got another one coming up.
Oh, when's that going to be?
That is in July.
July.
Yes.
So let us know. So we'll be sure to put it in we have a little ticker there at the bottom if people watch. We'll put that into the information.
Absolutely. We would love to have you. We love newbies. It's like one of our favorite parts is getting new skaters. We're like, oh, yay, join the cult.
That's just how Warhammer works.
Yeah.
Please join the cult.
Yeah, it really is. So I went to the new skater workshop. I did horribly. I was awful. Couldn't stand up on my skates. But my team was so encouraging. And they really were like, keep going, try this, try that. And eventually I got good enough to play in bouts.
Oh, cool.
And join the totally not a cult. Yeah.
Not a cult.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. That's I always like origin stories.
Yeah.
Especially ones that, you know, it's like, and when you find out that the people in it are encouraging,
yes,
and willing to not be stuck up and push you out, because that can happen a lot in game stores where you just do not feel welcome.
Yeah.
So I like to hear that.
Yes. Especially as a woman, getting those, you know, like, oh, you're not a real fan.
Yeah, and a real this. Yeah.
Right. If you don't know, like, what's Mario's inseam. Like, you know what I mean?
I'm sure that information is out there somewhere too.
So having a group of people that just accepts you and just is so happy you're there, it's really great.
Nefarious says, this is sounding more and more like the average Warhammer experience. See, there's a crossover. What are the different positions? That's always something I've always been interested in.
There are 3 positions, four positions. I joked to my team that I was going to get here and completely forget how to play derby. So there's 4 positions.
Okay.
You've got the on
the spot.
There are 3 positions. You've got the jammer, the blocker, and the pivot.
Okay.
So the jammer is the one who scores the points. Their job is to get through the pack at the beginning, go around the track, and through the pack again. And that's when they start scoring points.
Okay. So that's always what I was interested in, like, where's the point scoring?
Yes. So we joke that roller derby is like rugby, but the person is the ball. So you've got what's called the pack.
Okay.
And it is 4 players from each team. And the 2 jammers, one from each team, have to get through that pack, pushing, hitting, to get their way through. And then they go around the track, and they get a point for each person on the opposing team that they pass.
Okay.
So you can get up to 4 points per lap. And you can go around as many times as you can. So the first jammer to get through the pack is called the lead jammer.
Okay.
They're the only person that can call off the jam. So they call off the jam going like this, and that means nobody can score any more points. The jam is over, and we reset, do it again.
Okay. Interesting. It's a lot more, not involved, but it's just when you start like digging into the thing, it's like cricket. If this makes sense, and that you see it being played, and you're like, what is happening?
Yes.
There's things going on, and I'm not aware.
Yes.
And then when people start finally like, well, this is this, and this is this, and this is how the scoring happens. It's like,
Yes.
okay, now I'm involved.
Then there are the blockers, and that
Okay.
position's pretty self-explanatory. And then there's the pivot. The pivot mostly does offense.
Okay.
I forgot, there's panties. So we've got a star and a stripe.
Okay.
Those are just helmet covers. We call them panties. The star is for the jammer. The stripe is for the pivot.
Okay.
So the pivot mostly does offense, knocking people out of the way, making holes for the jammer to get through. But they are special because if the jammer can't get through, they can take their star off, hand it to the pivot, and the pivot is now the jammer.
Oh.
And only the pivot can take the star.
Interesting.
So,
can you sling your other?
can we whip?
Yeah.
No.
That's what I love about rules.
Yeah.
Technically, no.
You can do anything you want as long as the ref doesn't see. No.
Love
Technically, according to the overlords, WFDA, Women's Flat Track Derby Association, no, you can't.
Okay.
But like I said, it depends on the ref. It depends on who sees what. It depends on what you can get away with.
Gotcha.
However, shirt whips, shirt pulls are legal. So that's like you're skating, your teammate is ahead of you. You can grab onto their shirt or their hip, whatever, and
pull yourself.
fling yourself
Okay.
past them.
You said something that made me realize. So you said flat track, because I normally
Yes.
see in videos they're on an incline
Yes.
track. So there is a difference. Or,
Yes.
Okay.
So like in Birds of Prey, that's called banked track derby.
Okay.
They have different rules. I'll be honest, I don't know what their
That's
rules
fine.
are.
I'm not expecting you to.
I've heard that those games are a little bit loosey-goosey with the amount of violence that's allowed.
Okay.
But I can't really speak to that.
Sure.
But
That's fine. It's just interesting because
there are enough rules to keep players safe.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going off track here. How much, I'm going to use an industry term for somebody else. How much kayfabe is there? This is the wrestler in me coming out.
Oh.
Do you know what kayfabe?
I don't.
So kayfabe in wrestling is a term they use for keeping up the story off the ring in between
Okay.
bouts. So when they're yelling at each other on the mic, when they're
Mhm.
doing interviews and they're yelling at each other, all of that is the appearance of the story that we're telling.
Right.
They will not what they call break kayfabe.
Right.
I don't know what that means. So you obviously have Sailor Doom.
Yes.
I don't think is your birth name,
I wish.
but everybody has these amazing names. So is
Yes.
that all a part? Is there a certain amount of role playing, persona, or is that just fun?
Not really. At
Okay.
least not in our teams. Not in the teams that we generally
Okay.
play. You do have what's called a bout fit. Some people have what's called a bout fit. It's an outfit you wear
Sure.
in a bout.
I love it.
And it's themed to what they like. Like we've got one player who does like a lightning bolt. I wear a skirt with a bow on the back, and we've got So that's There's not a whole lot of lore.
See, I wish
there was.
Yeah, to me, and I'm like, if you have these awesome names, it's like, let's start building a narrative.
You know what? That's a really good. I'm going to
Yeah.
take that back to my team. Like genuinely, I'm going to take that back
like
to my
everybody's
team.
got personalities. You can do like beef within the group.
Yeah.
And that's the thing about kayfabe is you can have like that outward, but when they're in the lockers in the back room, it's like, hey, I'm going to do this, you do this.
Yeah.
They all had this like giant conversation to make it. There's a great YouTube documentary called I think it's called Wrestling Isn't Real.
I remember that argument.
Yes, but it's about how great wrestling is, and it's the last true performance art that we have because it's acrobatics, it's acting, and it's what's the other? It's like physical performance.
Yeah,
like
physical
the
skill.
last great big physical performance where there's also this like outward facing performance acting.
Yeah.
And there's all this kind of stuff that goes into it.
It
And
is cool.
that's their argument. Is like that's what makes it so great. Why people love it is just they
Yeah,
get trapped up in the
in the
in the
lore.
store and
I
know what's
love
happening.
lore. Anything with lore will get
Yeah.
me.
Um, let's see. We have beat, punch, beef, ska, and wrestling are the only true forms of art. There you go. You heard it here. I agree.
If your name is a Riff Tracks reference, I love you so much.
Legality of steel chairs. That's so great.
Off the top rope. My God.
See, we can really take this to the next level. I'm gonna have to probably jump.
Sorry.
No, because I had a bunch of my own questions. How do you personally? Let's get. How do you personally prepare for
About
bout?
or a harsh practice? I listen to my favorite song from my favorite band. The song is called Jam.
Okay.
And it's just really upbeat
Yeah.
and, it gets me pumped up. I know one of my teammates, she eats a hot dog.
Okay.
Funny story, another one of my teammates, one of her superstitions is that she will not cut her nails the week before a bout. And she freaks out if anybody else does. So
you can't tell her that.
So if we do, we're just kind of like.
I love it. I love superstitions. They're so good. Beat says we are all Dave Ryder at heart. So I don't know if that's. I don't know.
Sorry.
Oh, we apologize. We've lost all of our cool points that we've built up. So what is it about derby and roller derby that you enjoy the most?
In a word, inclusivity.
Okay.
Going back to, it's June, Pride. One of the things that really drew me in, going back to that story about how I discovered derby, was I walked into the building, and the building we were in, you have to walk through like a little hallway with bathrooms on each side. And they had paper taped up that said urinals and no urinals.
Okay.
Versus men and women.
Yeah.
Then I walk in, and I say this in the best way possible, I couldn't tell anybody's gender. And it was like I got goosebumps.
Yeah.
I'm like, I found my people.
Yeah.
It was just so cool. And watching the bout, you'd see these people hit the crap out of each other, and then the whistle would blow to end the jam, and one team would pick the other player up, and they would high five and move on. So it was just this dichotomy of aggression and kindness.
Love? Kindness.
Yeah, and just love for the sport.
Yeah.
That really drew me in. And,
that's so cool.
So it's called Women's Flat Track Derby Association, but we women, anybody who identifies as women, non-binary,
okay,
all are welcome.
Sure, that's great.
Yeah.
Well, let's get to John's big question.
Yes.
What we're gonna start. We're gonna hold up just 1 second. First, what's your favorite board game, and then we'll get to your favorite RPG.
My favorite board game. I suppose Monopoly is not a good answer.
No, I mean, so that's a good point. I have found out most people play Monopoly incorrectly, and this was me for years. So a lot of people, there's all these things that build up like house rules that everybody thinks are core rules to the game that are not. Like, oh, whenever you pet, there's you have to put $200 on park or something like that, and when someone land
if you land on free parking,
you're supposed to get all this money that's put in the middle of the pot. That's not a real rule, and all these various things. And one of the things I found out was if you land on a spot and don't buy it, it goes up to auction.
I learned that recently too.
Yeah, and that's been a core rule from the very beginning.
It makes it go so much faster.
They're games only should last maybe an hour 20.
Yeah.
And as soon as you include that rule, that's why.
Yes.
Because it should only take a pass or two, and then every property should be technically purchased. But anyway, so Monopoly is not a terrible answer if you play it the right way.
I will say Horrified though.
Oh yeah.
I love Horrified. I'm a big classic monster fan. They've got a couple of sister games now. One with Greek monsters and one with Lovecraftian monsters. I'm a big fan of Lovecraftian monsters, not Lovecraft himself.
Yes.
We won't get into that.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to trying those. But.
Yeah, there's I've looked at those, and yeah, Kai's making fun of me for my age again. Jeff, he knows the old lore. I was there when it was written. Do not speak of the old magics to me. Let's see. Llama says no one ever finishes the game without. This is also true.
Yeah.
Final Girl is another one that seems kind of close to Horrified in theme in a way. That's always one I've always wanted to pick up.
Yeah.
Because there's like different versions of Horrified, right?
Yeah.
Do they
Connect?
connect? Yeah.
No, not really.
Okay.
Well, actually, yeah, I think you can.
Okay.
I think you can move monsters from one to another. I haven't tried it.
Okay.
I'm gonna try that.
All right.
It's collaborative and it's puzzle solving, and those are my two favorite
Gotcha.
things.
And then we'll leave on what's your favorite RPG?
I have played D&D for about 4 years.
Okay.
So I'm a big fan. Like you said, I just started playing Daggerheart, and I'm really loving the mechanics of Daggerheart. I love the hope and fear dice. I love the collaborative element, where the DM is, instead of being like, okay, here's the forest and here's the description, it's like,
what do you think?
Right.
Yeah,
What's weird about the trees in this forest? It's like they have ears. Like,
okay. Let's do that then. That's been because I've been in that sphere for a long time, and really in the 2020 is when I started with the pandemic on TikTok, meeting a lot of other game designers and developers and other people that run games, and that's been this kind of message that a lot of people was like, hey, as a GM, so many times players were like, well, we go to this tavern. What's on the menu, GM? And the GM's like, I didn't design this tavern, I don't know. And then you just go, throw that back on the player.
Yeah.
You wanted to come here. You tell me what's on the menu. You tell me what's, but that, again, like you say, that has the added benefit of going, oh, now I'm a part of this story. I'm helping tell and flesh out this world. And that's actually a really great way to get players invested in a village really quick.
Yes.
Is you go, you tell me who the mayor is. You tell me, and then they start going, oh no, when the town gets attacked, they're like, this is my town. You're affecting my town.
And calling back to this with the having the collaborative element when it's not your turn. One thing I struggle with, again, with ADHD with D&D, is that during combat, with the initiative tracker, it's like I gotta wait.
Yeah.
And I get distracted, and then it comes back to my turn, and I'm like, wait, what's happening?
Yeah.
But with Daggerheart, you just kind of jump in when you have an idea.
Exactly.
Our table, we decided to take a die and kind of line them up to kind of have our own initiative tracker, so that you don't have one player kind of dominating the combat, but and that's worked really well.
And that's what, because I play a game or design a game and run it where we do what's called popcorn initiative, where we don't have it at all. I just go, it's the term's called following the fiction or following the narrative. Who gets to act first? Well, in the story that we're telling, in this moment, who's most likely to be acting first in this situation? And then after they go, I'm like, who wants to jump in? And we just make sure everybody kind of gets a go.
Right.
And then until it's like, okay, who wants to? And we just kind of keep doing that around and around. And it is, to me, way faster.
Yeah.
Way more narrative and involved when it's just like with the initiative, or sorry, action tracker and Daggerheart.
Yes, action tracker, sorry.
Just jump in. Yeah, I called it a combat tracker in our actual play, and then I was like, oh no, there's a reason why it's called the action tracker, because you can use it for things that aren't combat. You can do it for whatever you need it for.
Yeah.
It's just, what are the actions that need to be done? Okay. Well, thank you very much for joining us. This was a lot of fun. We enjoy having a bunch of other people come out to these rambles. While I do enjoy having my coworkers on, I see them all the time. So I like to chat with other people. We hope to see you next time. So again, next Friday, probably won't be here. Maybe they'll figure out something else. If not, we will be back in 2 weeks.
But I will see you tonight.
That's true.
At 5 p.m. at Sparkles Kennesaw. to give us money. I mean, to
Just
skate
just up the road
and have fun. No, it is going to be fun. I'm really looking forward to
a
it.
great time. All right, thank you all very much, and we will see you the next time we're on. Have a good one.